guest I have today is a mother of four. She has two biological children and two adopted children as well. This is Leanne Henretti. Hi, thank you for coming today and letting me interview you. So why did you choose to adopt?
Well, before we had Michael, we had a miscarriage.
Okay.
And at that point, my husband Mike had said, if I never wanted to go through that again, if I wanted to just not have children or adopt, he was fine with whatever we decided. But, we decided to try again, and then we had Michael. And then we couldn't get pregnant again. We went through infertility, and we got to the point with that we started to look into adoption. And then I found out I was pregnant with Rebecca.
Oh, wow.
So then we had Rebecca, and then after Rebecca, I had two more miscarriages. We called Michael and Becca and said, we have something to show you. And as her picture started to appear on the screen, we all saw it at once.
Oh, wow. And what was that feeling like when you first saw it? Was it like
it was
love
unbelievable.
at first sight?
Love at first sight.
Okay.
Tiny little picture. Just two little pictures for her. Her eyes were closed, all dressed in white, like a newborn picture. Beautiful dark black hair.
Wow.
And that was both of them. For whatever reason, it just worked out. We got the phone calls in July, and they both wound up coming home in October. So that was really the worst part. Once we knew they were our baby, not being able to be like, okay, the baby's coming home tomorrow, you still have to wait. And that was horrible.
Oh, wow. So that was probably the hardest thing in the whole adoption process was the waiting process?
The waiting was horrible, especially once you knew that the baby was born and anything could have changed in between. I mean, they told us it was unlikely, but until we knew that the baby was on the plane, that's when I breathed a little bit more once I knew that the plane had taken off, and then not until, that baby was in our arms did I feel okay, we're good.
Were you afraid that at any point the mom was like, I am not going to go through this adoption process?
Okay. Absolutely. Petrified.
What is the dynamic like at home now between your biological children versus your adopted children? Are they very close? Are they?
They're all very close.
Okay.
And again, there's never any distinction between these are our biological children, these are our adopted children. So Catherine and Matthew complete our family. I think that Catherine and Matthew were meant to come home to us. We have very strong faith, and I believe in my heart that everything that we went through led us to having the four children that we were meant to have.
Thank you so much for coming on my show and sharing your amazing story, and I hope other women are excited about adoption or maybe are as afraid.
Yes. Thank you.
Of course.
Anytime.